Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Harness. Welcome to questplay Skyrim, AZALEA'S Renaissance, Chapter 44. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I hope you all are doing well, happy, healthy, all of that. So, basically, we are in the middle of the Forgotten City storyline. So, if you haven't had the chance to watch the other couple episodes recently, this is all going to kind of build on each other. So Forgotten City started with chapter 41, and I am also going to keep a separate playlist that's just dedicated to Forgotten City, just in case like you want to check this mod out. But yeah, so basically we've been tasked to investigate the city and its residents to see who's going to break the law of the dwarves. And once that happens, everyone in the city will die. So we have to figure out who it's going to be and stop it from happening. And the whole reason that we know that is because we actually come from the future. So we were transported 7 years into the past to stop this calamity. Alright, so with all that out of the way, please enjoy questplay Skyrim, the Forgotten City. What's this? Why is there a locked gate here? Interesting. I mean, I don't know what that means, but the Jarl did say I could go anywhere in the city. Lamora.
My father told me what you did to those looters. He says you're dangerous and I should avoid you. I think we're going to be good friends.
Well, I'm only dangerous when I need to be. What's your story?
Well, as you know, the Jarl is my father. Or, at least, that's what he tells people. What he doesn't tell anyone is that I'm adopted. And the worst part is, I don't even know why he adopted me in the first place. I mean, he doesn't seem to care about me at all. Sometimes I feel more like his prisoner than his daughter. If we weren't trapped in here, I'd run away in a heartbeat.
Your father sounds controlling.
Oh, he really is. He's always telling everyone what to do. I don't know how everyone puts up with him. Did you know he calls this place his citadel? And he and his friends don't do any work. Everything gets done by the people down in the city. He'll probably try to make you work for him too. But don't just do whatever he says. People around here should really learn to stand up to him.
Do you know a way out of here?
You know my father would be upset to hear you ask that. I love it. Me, I'm not even allowed out of the citadel. I'm so bored. Father doesn't want me mixing with the common folk. He's all, why don't you read one of the books Gaia brought you? Books? Pfft. I'm almost 18. I want to have fun, like normal girls my age. Or do anything to take my mind off where I am. I thought about getting one of those awful Nord tattoos. Father would hate that. But then that bitch Asanchi told me about her skooma habit. I don't want to drink it, but if I get some, I just know I could get that junkie to spill her guts about everyone in this place.
No, I'm not getting you skooma.
How about this? You find me some skooma, or I tell my father you were spying on me while I was in the bar.
I don't care. I'm not getting you skooma.
Oh, I thought I was bored before, but I think I just reached a new level of boredom. Get out of here, and don't come back without skooma.
Well, you might hate your father, but you're more like him than you seem to realize. Alright, let's see what can I see from up here? So that must be the abandoned palace above the lake. So that means that entrance probably leads up there. There's the sun under the ground. Upper city level, lower city level. Oh. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, I do see that blue light that Vitus was talking about. Interesting. Alright, well, yeah, let me go speak to Metellus real quick.
Hello again, my friend. Any word about the matter we discussed?
Could I ask you to clarify something for me?
Of course. What do you want me to clarify?
What do you want from
I
me?
need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, help them, if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions, if you have to. You must work out who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
Okay, well, thanks for that.
You're welcome. Now, was there something else?
Not yet, I'm still investigating.
All right. Well, let me know when you've worked it out. I'll have to trust your judgment, and there's no going back once you point the finger.
Right. Okay, so I can investigate anyone's possessions? Like anyone at all? Okay. Okay, open there. I'm not gonna be able to open that up. Really? Wish I brought Inigo with me. Okay. Hero. I haven't found Quintus yet, have I? Alright, well, Euro Metellus is probably gonna... Okay, so I saw another balcony, so this leads to another balcony. Kinda wanna come back here at night, see if I can figure out, or see if I can hear that sobbing that Vitus mentioned. But yeah, I haven't found Quintus. Let's see. Interesting. Yeah, okay, well, Alright, let me just kind of keep going downstairs. There we are. But yeah, so this Quintus, like, he was supposed to be assassinated or something? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but... yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Let's see, it's 11 p.m. Alright.
Just out for an evening stroll. Not a soul stirring. Quiet as the grave.
You must be Quintus.
Quintus? My name is Marius. You must have the wrong person.
You're lying.
And perhaps you're not as stupid as you look. Well done, you found me. Now, what do you want?
Want to know why you're hiding from your family.
My family? Ha! The Dark Brotherhood likes to use terms like family, but they don't know the meaning of the word. They're still holding a grudge because I left them, you see. They don't like it when people leave them. It makes them look ineffectual. Say, do you happen to know whether anyone else knows I'm here?
The note I found implied that nobody else had been able to find you.
That is excellent news. Hopefully it will be the last we hear of them. Now, what's it going to take for you to keep this quiet,
I just want to make sure you're not a threat to the safety of the city.
Oh, how noble of you. Pfft, I've admitted it. I worked for the Dark Brotherhood, and I was very good at what I did. But I'm quite comfortable here, as you can see. What would be my motivation to kill anyone now? I'd need some kind of death wish. Now, was there something else you wanted to ask me? Or can I get back to enjoying my retirement?
I'll be going now.
You do that.
Working hard.
Oh yeah. Working hard. Alright, I do want to come back to the Citadel. Maybe kind of late at night. And see what I can do. Alright, let me see if I can get into that abandoned palace. Yeah. Yeah, so far I don't have a strong reason to suspect anyone. So, I mean, I still don't really know what the Dark Brotherhood is. Let's see. Daglin's house. Rostia's house. Soule's house. Okay, so this place wasn't as sealed up as I've been led to believe. Torches. Potatoes. Coffins. Jeez, are these from all the people who moved to the city after Metellus found it? It's disturbing. Oh, very interesting. Okay. Huh, that looks like another set of Dwemer armor. Interesting. Well, I thought I could clear the blockage. Okay, so this place is sealed up pretty tight. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out that out some other time. Alright, let me go speak to Broll, because I think he can tell me about the set that I found from Brandis. Although he is probably asleep since it's 12:30 in the morning. Broll, sorry to keep waking you.
Would you like to hear about my research?
I would. I actually found some immaculate Dwemer armor.
Ah, yes. Most dwarven armor you see these days is quite badly worn. But this piece is still perfect, after thousands of years. It also seems to have some magical properties. It should protect you from the harmful energy down in the tunnels below the city. It all but killed Brandis when he went down there. But he didn't have a full set. If you can get down there safely, let me know what you discover.
Understood. Do you know anything about time travel?
Time travel? You know, as it happens, I do. It was a great obsession of mine for years after my wife passed. I thought if I could go back, I gave up on that idea a long time ago. But recently the Jarl has asked to see my research notes. How strange that you should now take an interest too. Can I ask what the nature of your interest is in this unusual subject?
Because I have traveled here from the future and I wanted to go back.
I don't quite know what to say to that. How can I put this charitably? Perhaps you're tired and emotional and need some rest. But I always enjoy discussing my theories with a receptive mind, so I'll humor you. What did you want to ask?
If you did travel to the past, how would you return to the present?
For argument's sake, if you found yourself in that position, you'd have only two options. To live out your days in the past, or force a paradox. A paradox, you see, would involve changing the past so as to prevent the events which caused you to travel back in time in the first place. But you'd be taking a big risk by doing that. Who knows what the consequences would be? Some say that whatever you do, it will lead you right back to the future that took you back in time in the first place. An eternal loop, if you will. But me, I believe that creating a paradox should fling you back to your original time, having changed the past for you and everyone else.
How would I create a paradox?
Well, let's say for argument's sake that you really have traveled here from the future. You could create a paradox in a few different ways. Essentially, you could do anything that would remove your means or motivation to return to the past. For example, you came here to achieve some goal. Achieving that goal would mean you will never have been motivated to come here. A paradox. Or, if the thing that allowed you to travel back in time is still here, as a past version of itself, you could simply destroy it, I suppose. That would mean, of course, that you will never have been able to travel back in time. Another paradox. But doing so could have terrible consequences. But if you really are from the future, as unlikely as that is, telling me or anybody else what happens next could have disastrous consequences too. I think it's best if we talk about something else.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be going now.
Very well. Come back if you think of any questions about something you discover.
Okay, I will. Interesting. Alright, it's 1:45, so everyone should be asleep. I want to see if I can hear this sobbing that Vitus was talking about. I also wish I knew a way to breathe underwater. Although from everything I've read, that takes years and years of study. I mean, I might have 7 years or so to learn, but yeah, I mean, the key that Dooley gave me opened up a shack under a flooded house in the city. So, I believe there's gonna be some answers there. I also believe that going into the city, or the Undercity that Brandes was talking about, would give me some kind of answers as well. But I'll need that full set of Dwemer armor to do that. And I know Rikus has the Cuirass. I've got the Greaves. I saw the gauntlets in the abandoned palace, but I don't know where the helmet is. Alright. Gate requires a key. Alright. This must be the bath. Oops. Oh, that was super professional of me to take off all my clothes. Alright, well, let's see. Okay, well, I can't pick any locks, so that's not gonna help. This an arrival log. Close. Antecedents of Dwemer Law. Alright, so far I don't hear any sobbing. But yeah, I wish I could get back here. Oh. Alright, I think I'm gonna stay here maybe till 4 or so. See if I can hear that sobbing. Well, Vitus said it was next to him, so where does he live? Well, next to him and Gaia. Kitchen again. That's a Shanti. Okay, my test. Yeah, and of course he's got all his Imperial gear. That makes sense. Huh. Huh. Okay, so is this Gaia? No, that's the Shansi. Oh. Not hearing any sobbing. Alright, let me go back up one more time, just to make sure I'm doing my diligence. I don't hear anything, damn it. Alright. I suppose my next step would be figuring out some way to get underwater. And if I run across him, I do want to talk to poor Ulrin about his wife. Okay, so yeah, there's a balcony up there that I can't get to, I think. Yeah, that doesn't look like there's any way to it. Huh. Interesting, interesting. Bolvar's house. Ismar. I don't think I've spoken with Ismar yet. Ulrin. I don't think Ulrin Alright, Quintus, what are you doing? Wonder if there's another part of the lake that I can kind of get to without drowning. Okay, so there's the sunken house. And Dooley's brother indicated to Dooley that the only way that he was going to find that treasure was if he held his breath. Which means that he has to swim to it. But how's he gonna do that? Like, it's just... Yeah, nothing over here but rocks. But yeah, I really don't know how Dooley's gonna do that, because like, I'm a pretty strong swimmer and I almost drowned. Broken pipes over here. Wonder maybe if there's a pipe that I can get to. He just said like these pipes lead down to the lake. Ooh. There's a chest under there. I wonder if that's the chest that Dooley mentioned. Or Dooley's brother. I could have been mistaken about before. No, that wasn't it. So, that key that Dooley gave me must be for that sunken house over there. Never really explored this place too much. Ruined book. Ruined book. Empty wine bottle. Fork. Huh. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing really too much in here, although the Jarl can't be coming down here super often if there's a bunch of just ruined books everywhere. Yeah, and in the dark I'm seeing those blue eyes a little better. I don't think I've ever noticed those on any other or any other ruins. Okay. Wonder if Rikus would be willing to help me if I gave him the boots. There's another chest over here. Nothing too fancy. Alright, everyone's starting to wake up. Alright, let me talk to Rikus.
Ah, there she is. Such a pretty thing.
What do you want?
Rikus, about that shiny dreamer armor.
What about it?
I needed to complete the set.
Not my problem.
I want it, please.
Oh, well in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way you'll get this armor is if you peel it from my corpse.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Uh-huh.
Oh. everyone looking at? Okay, so I don't really want to go into the tunnels, like, unless I have that full set. Vernon's house. Marcus's house. Alright. Okay, well, it's like, it looks like he's a smith. Definitely obsessed with Dwemer artifacts. Unfinished letter. Vernon, this is your final warning. Okay. Armorer's challenge. Alright, let me see if I can see what's going on with Vernon.
Look, friend, you've outstayed your welcome here.
Oh, sorry.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Why is somebody writing you threatening notes?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. It's not as if I'm a vampire or a necromancer or anything. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
Oh. You like men?
Nothing gets by you, does it? Sorry, that was made of me. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in Windhelm like I did, you expect a bit of hostility. I saw enough friends attacked and driven away by angry Nords to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for... what was it? 20 years? Living in the barracks with a dozen other guardsmen, watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly.
Yeah.
Living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. And that's when I came clean. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground on the opposite corner of Skyrim, my openness didn't go well among the Nords of Windhelm. But at least down here, I get to be who I am. Or, at least, I thought that was the case. Perhaps I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing these notes?
No, I don't. I keep my personal affairs to myself, and I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. It wouldn't usually bother me. I have a thick skin, and I can handle myself in a fight better than most. But if these threats keep getting worse, eventually my secret admirer is going to get violent and break the dwarves' laws.
I think it's Rikus who's writing these notes, but I don't know why.
Rikus? The big, crazy Nord who walks around with his weapon drawn? Of all the people it could have been, he's the most terrifying.
I haven't spoken with him yet.
Oh, alright. Well, see what you can do. I think it would only inflame things if I speak of him myself.
Okay, I'll be going now.
Well, come on back any time you like.
Will do.
Hey, why are you still here?
I'm out. Alright, Rikus, where the heck are you? I mean, walking around with your weapon drawn is the safe bet, but... Ah.
What do you want?
So why are you writing threatening notes to Vernon?
Yeah? So what? What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna cast a spell to make you Vernon's pleasure thrall.
I'd wager you don't even have the spells to pull off something like that. If you're trying to scare me, you'll have to do a lot better than that.
About your threats to Vernon.
Yeah? What are you going to do to stop me?
I just want to ask you to stop threatening him.
And why should I? Do you know what he is? His presence here is going to break the dwarves' law and get us all killed.
If that is true, why hasn't the dwarves' law been broken already?
Maybe they haven't worked it out yet, but they will. Now take your stupid arguments and get lost.
Okay, well, shit, that wasn't as informative as I thought it would have been. Alright guys, that is going to wrap it up for Chapter 44. Thank you so much for joining me today. And, yeah, so when we continue next time, we're going to kind of keep investigating the mystery. I think we're going to have one more of just talking to people, and then I think maybe the episode after that, it'll start being more action-oriented. So I don't know, you know, it's like I still don't have enough evidence to obviously, like, accuse anyone. But, you know, there are some pieces that are, you know, starting to click into place a little bit. So I'll spend the next episode probably going around checking to see if I can get more clues like what I found at Rikus's house. Yep, and so with all that out of the way, if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to leave a like. I'd certainly appreciate it. And if you like this content, be sure to subscribe for more like it. And it does help the channel grow. So with all that said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time.